Hi guys, this is Jake from J&G and welcome to another video. Today it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about the Holocaust. Now, I'm not very good at being serious, but it's World Holocaust Day when I'm recording this. And you probably already know, if you're about my age, about the Holocaust. So I'm just telling you what if you're younger than me, then what I know, and most of you will probably be older than me, so because I'm only 11. So, I'm just saying a little bit about it, just because it's a horrible thing that happened in history, and, so, the Nazis, which is, when Hitler came to power, Hitler kind of ruled his government over kind of fear, towards, so, like, he would have this kind of thing where he'd say one thing and you'd have to listen to him. If you spoke out against him, then you were dead. You'd either be sent to like a small concentration camp or just like a small camp. But it wouldn't be like this, but not like the Jewish camps, because that was even worse, but so yeah, he kind of ruled over fear. And so one of his opinions was that the reason they lost World War One to him, this was because it wasn't even true. They'd done nothing wrong. People who believed in the Jewish religion, apparently were blamed. So because they had successful businesses, which is just stupid. It's a stupid thing that he did. They just said, "Oh, this is why we lost World War One," and they said they'll be sent to work camps to the people who were listening to his broadcast, yeah. So basically, he'd be telling them lies. So he'd be saying we're sending them to work camps when actually it was a concentration camp or a death camp, maybe, where they would be put to work and eventually die. So that was horrific, really. It's one of the most horrific things that happened in history, if not the most horrific. And I don't know much about it. Let me just be honest. I just want to say a quick, to all those people who don't know the Holocaust, it's a really sad thing, and I just wanted to make a small video just saying how horrible it was and why you should kind of remember it, and basically, they sent them to told them they were going in for showers, and it was actually gas chambers and all these horrible lies, and they didn't know at the time that they were basically going to be sent there to be killed. The good thing was that some people did survive, but many died, and it's really sad. They had incineration kind of place where they burnt the bodies, and they just took their clothes for good Nazi children, or Nazi men, and it was just horrific what they did. And they lied. Their lies were one of the worst thing about it. The people thought they were, the Nazi people who had the same opinion as Hitler, thought that they were being sent to work camps, but actually, they would disagree against it. To be honest, they disagree that they should die. Even they must think about. Some of the Nazi supporters must think at that time that it was, and this was around World War II, of course, when Hitler was in power. And so, they put them into work camps. And when they did actually, they burnt Jewish settlements, and all these horrible things. And some even commit suicide because they'd learned what was happening. Some did actually. And they sent coded letters, they sent letters that with invisible ink, I think it was. It's what the books told me. And so yeah, it was really quite a horrific thing that happened. But yeah, it really is quite horrific. So they'd so when they actually got freed, from, and millions of people had died by this point. just to add to the pain, you know, they weren't used to having normal big meals of food. So what happened was, like, once the Americans, the English had given them nice, and all the people who worked to free them from Hitler, once they'd you know, gave them big portions of food, they weren't used to it. Their bodies weren't used to it, so they I'm confused even how this happened. The food, their bodies weren't used to it, so it kind of killed them. I don't know, and they were used to horrible, like, scraps of food, and their bodies just couldn't cope with it. And so the people who did actually live, I know my mum, who's a teacher, she had a victim, of one of the victims of the Holocaust, who actually survived. Well, one of the people who were put there, and she told what happened, and it was, you know, just her children in her school, you know, all about it. And I just want to say I'm so sorry for any of your family that died in it, and it's just something to remember. It's something to remember and look back on, and, you know, never again, I suppose. So I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Remember, I'm sorry if I upset your day a bit by telling you all this horrible stuff, but yeah, hope you have a lovely day, and please don't let this, you know, go on your mind, like what the Nazis did, which was horrible. And it's different, life today is different, people are all kind, and, you know. So have a wonderful day, you know, wherever you are, and I'll see you for a Marvel or Minecraft video, I suppose, or whatever I'm doing next. But please don't let this prey on your mind, and have a wonderful day, and bless you all. Bye.